I mean, what it means, if you take all of these cases together, if you think about all the grievances that have brought about the Trump election, what you're seeing is severe backlash in the sense that people do not want to see Black and brown people excel in this country.
Can we send her back? This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Ladies and gentlemen, special offer on this shirt. And the only reason I'm discounting it this much is because we made a mistake on the A. The A is kind of a brighter color like the shirt. It still looks good. On the camera, you can't see how, I guess vibrant the color really is. It kind of fades a little more than it really looks. But anyway, I'm going to give it to you guys 50% off. 50% off. We only got like 30 of these shirts left. So get one 50% off if you want the shirt. It still looks good. It still has a good message. But I don't like the way it looks on the blue. I'm going to make it on the black. But if you want it 50% off, put in discount code no pronouns. No pronouns. It should pop up right here on the screen. You put it in, you'll get 50% off of this shirt only until midnight tonight. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to be back. I made a video the other day back from Israel. I think I was just 1 day removed, so I still had a little jet lag. And now I feel a little bit under the weather. You can probably tell in my voice because my body took a beating going way out there and then coming back, jet lag, and then going to France this weekend. Hopefully I don't have to beat nobody up. Anyway, let's talk about Ilhan Omar and her stupidity, and let's also talk about student loan forgiveness. I want to first let you listen to this ungrateful fool, and therefore you can see how ignorant, ungrateful people who don't assimilate to the United States of America, how they present themselves, and why I wish they would just go back from where they came, because they don't love this country, and they don't love truth, and they only want to sell you a nightmare so you vote for them. They don't care about you. They want to sell you a nightmare so you vote for them and support them. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Listen to this fool, and then we're going to get into affirmative action. Roll the clip.
What you're seeing is severe backlash in the sense that people do not want to see Black and brown people excel in this country. And I think it's a really something that is unfortunate that we have to pay attention to, and allowing the courts to legitimize and license discrimination in this kind of way.
Hold on, let me stop her real quick. They don't want to see Black and brown people do well in this country. Who is that? Who are you referring to? Do you really think? Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all for a second. I'm gonna go. I need big screen for this. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all for a second. Do you really think white people presume that they're racist? All of them, which is the stupidest thing on planet Earth. But let's presume they're all racist. Do you really think white people think that Black people are a threat to them? Do y'all want to keep it real? Black people are not a threat to white folks in America. You're not a threat to institutions. You're not a threat to population. You're not a threat in voting. You're not a threat financially. You're not a threat culturally. Stop lying. Black people ain't a threat to white people. They don't need to hold you back because y'all not going to do nothing at your school anyway. I'm not saying every Black person, but I'm saying there's a good majority. They don't have to lie to y'all no more and trick you into being stupid because people like her are just stupid. Clans don't have to trick you. School don't have to trick you. Y'all tricking yourself. Living in the greatest country on planet Earth and telling yourself that you don't belong here. You can't get any stupider than these people. And the white man, if we had to look at this for what it is and just say that every white man was racist, yeah, Black people ain't a threat. Hispanic may be a threat, but Black people, y'all ain't a threat. Especially not you idiots. The ones that wrap all that stuff in your head halfway in America. I dare you to go back to Somalia or go back to where they really practice Islam. And let's see if you still talk the way you talk. It's funny how they come here, they want to practice Islam in a watered down Islam. Why don't you cover your whole face? Oh, you don't want that level of oppression. So in America, you can kind of do Islam. All right, anyway.
Really makes our country not the country that we want it to be, not the kind of future that we want to push forward. You think about 70% of student debt holders being, poor and working people. We know that disproportionately Black women are going to be impacted.
So if a large majority of Black people are the debt holders, if you're claiming that Black people won't be able to go into communities or go into these colleges, then therefore they won't get into debt. That sounds like a plus. Let's talk about affirmative action for a minute here. All this is saying, see, they use trickery. These Democrats are so evil. They're so evil. The politicians, the lay members are just sheep. The politicians are so evil. They use language and trickery. They with Roe v. Wade, they're banning abortion. Roe v. Wade had nothing to do with banning abortion. Roe v. Wade acknowledged that aborting your child, murdering your child, is not constitutionally protected. So they put the burden back to the states. That's why we live in a country that's called the United States. States have rights. States have laws. The federal government do not usurp authority over states' rights unless it's applicable and it's agreed upon on all the branches of government. But when it comes down to whether abortion is illegal, the Supreme Court didn't make it illegal or legal. But they use the word to try to trick you because they think you're stupid and you ain't gonna do no research. They do the same thing with affirmative action. It's not negating anybody. It's saying that you can't be racist against people during admission. There's other factors that are considered, that should be considered, but not your race. Factors such as, what do you contribute to the university? What is your educational experience like? All of those things, if you work hard, you accomplish, you put the thing out before them, and you will be accepted into the university. And if they don't accept you into the university, although you're qualified because of race, the university can be sued. The Supreme Court ruled that you can't base any admission solely on race. So they can't discriminate against you. See, let me say this. If a university, this how they trick people into utter foolery and stupidity. If a university wanted to say, we need more white people, they can make that a rule towards admission. We need more white people, therefore we're going to be race-based on accepting more whites based on color. According to the way we operated, that's what they could do if they so choose. You're okay with racism because it's benefiting black people. You wouldn't be okay with racism if it benefited white people, would you? Okay. All right. I'm just throwing it out there. So the Supreme Court said that should not be a factor in admission. I believe that success is success no matter what color you are. There's so many black people that are professors at these major universities. There's so many black people at the university, so many black athletes. Black people are everywhere in society. And for you to think that white people are worried about black people to where they don't want you to go to universities, to be honest, universities are indoctrination camps. Many people go into debt for no reason. Y'all going into debt to get a degree in social justice studies. You ain't getting no job with that. You just in debt. The government just collecting that interest off you. So to be honest, we should be pushing our young people to trades. They can learn a skill. They can get exposure and experience. So while people are still at the university for 4 years, they've already got 4 years of experience. When they compete against one another, somebody will pick experience over education. Bet me if I'm wrong. Experience over education. But people like Ilhan Omar want to trick y'all in a trick bag and want to make you feel some type of way so they win votes. She don't care about the truth. They're not going to tell you the full spectrum of what the Supreme Court did. A black man is on the Supreme Court. He was a part of that vote. Oh, but you got to turn the other way. I guess he's not a real black man because he don't abide by your stupidity. Anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. I got more videos. See you on the next one. I'm out, ya.